Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with the czar of the playbook, Emery Hunt, bringing you week 2 coverage of the NFL season. Minnesota, great debut for Favre and a great debut for the future MVP, Adrian Peterson. At Detroit, who still hasn't won a game. They were in a shootout against the Saints. They couldn't stop the Saints, but that's the Saints. Here we go, NFC North, divisional matchup. Give me your keys to victory for Favre, Peterson, and Chili, their coach.
Keys to victory for Minnesota. Do you want to continue the success of the running game? Adrian Peterson, phenomenal. Chester Taylor, phenomenal. Keep giving those guys the ball. That's a recipe for success in any football league. Also, keep integrating Percy Harvin into the offense. I like what they did yesterday with Percy Harvin. In the offense. Keep giving him the ball, give him more opportunities to touch the ball. He's going to do fine. And on defense for the Vikings, you have to get after Matt Stafford. As you saw what happened last week against New Orleans, if you get in his face, he's going to do what he's done always at Georgia. He's going to throw, inaccurate passes. He's going to pick the ball off. You're going to have a lot of opportunity for interceptions for Minnesota.
I mentioned this in a couple of my columns. Brett Favre does not have to throw the ball over, 20, 25 yards. It's dink and dunk for him. And he doesn't have to throw more than 20 times a game. I believe he had 21 attempts, short passes, Harvin. Berrien needs to get in the mix now. Sidney Rice, Visante Shenko, and run the two great backs, Peterson, Taylor, behind that offensive line. Love what the Vikings are doing, playing that great defense. Antoine Winfield, underrated corner. The Lions are going to need to really get stout here, make Minnesota one-dimensional, have Favre, and make them throw it deep. Now, how can the Lions pull off this huge upset at home?
Well, I actually saw something that the Lions did well against the Saints last week. The Lions are going to be in a lot of games with defense and special teams. They had a lot of good matchups on defense, and they had a lot of really good plays on special teams. On defense, they were able to force turnovers. They're going to have to do that this week, force turnovers. Also, you want to look at, they're going to have to give Kevin Smith the ball a lot more. That guy's a really special player. He's a star waiting to happen. He's a really good player they have in Detroit. Also, they have to tighten up their run defense because you have to remember, Mike Bell rushed for 140 yards against the Lions team. He is not Adrian Peterson, so they better be ready to stuff that run because that is the key to victory for Detroit. And also, you have to play Matt Stafford relatively light. Give him simple reads, stuff he can complete. Don't have him sit back there and throw it 40 times a game because if he has to throw it 40 times a game, you're going to lose again. So that means have him throw more past the Pettigrew, get more screens involved because the Vikings are going to come after him because they do not respect the Lions' pass rush. I like Minnesota in this game.
Make Stafford comfortable. Give Kevin Smith the ball. That offensive line really needs to control the game. It's the only way the Lions will have a chance to win this one. I still like Minnesota. Adrian Peterson, the best in the game. Get ready for another highlight reel from AD all day. We both like the Vikings. Unanimous. Lions need to play way over here. They're going to get a win soon, though. They're showing some improvements in areas.
They have a lot of good players, especially Delmas, Pettigrew, Kevin Smith, Calvin Johnson. They have a lot of good players. The pieces are in place. You just have to get it together and worry about playing football, protecting up front.
Chemistry from the czar. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.